Can I be honest with you real quick? I was going to make a gift guide video.
Anyone else see that eye twitch?
Like what to buy someone who's a first-time mom specifically for Christmas. And this video can definitely be used as that, but I feel like when I look for presents online or gift ideas, sometimes I'm looking for other people, but most of the time I'm looking for ideas on what to ask myself. So really this video can be either one. Okay, if you want to look at this video as ideas on what to get other people, specifically first-time moms, great. But if you want ideas and like someone's asking you what you want for Christmas and you just don't know, these are some ideas for you, okay? I thought it was fitting if I sat by our Christmas tree. Okay, this is really exciting and a fun fact. Gunther and I have been married in just 2 weeks. It will be 7 years. And we have never had a full size, like 6 or 7 foot Christmas tree since we've been married. We've had like little fake trees and we've just never justified spending money on a tree for 2 reasons. 1, because we were trying to save, but 2, because we were barely home for Christmas. So first year we had a kid, I don't care how old the kid was, we were gonna get a real tree. And we did. Our son's going to be 8 months. He is crawling and he's not crawling up to the tree. I will bring him, I'll carry him and I'll have him touch the tree, but he's like, I don't want anything to do with it. I don't think he likes how it feels. So it is a good problem to have because I don't want him, obviously yanking the ornaments and just going up the tree. I don't really have to worry about it. So that's nice. All right, back to the video. I have listed the items based on budget. The first item is going to be the cheapest on the list. The last item is going to be probably the most expensive. So we're just going to dive right into it. So the first gift idea is an ice roller, especially when you are a first-time mom and new in that first-time mom season. You're not getting very much sleep. And if you are getting sleep, you're not getting great quality sleep, and we already wake up looking puffy. And so why not get an ice roller? And this is something that I've never really thought to buy myself. It's just like something to hold the ice. And so actually this gift ranges. I've seen some ice rollers as cheap as $6 and then some as much as $20. So, I mean, you can do your research and I'll put the one that I saw online that's $6 and it's a cute color. Yeah, but you can just, it's supposed to be good for your like lymphatic drainage and your swelling, puffiness, self-explanatory. Nice roller for those rough nights. Okay, so speaking of lack of sleep, when I do not sleep well, I am not motivated to do much of anything at all. And that goes hand in hand with my quiet time. My quiet time is, sometimes it's not present, but when it is, when I'm not sleeping well, it's very minimal. Sometimes I'm just looking at a verse and saying it and meditating and saying a prayer. And that is the energy I have for that day. Honestly, since Bear has been born, I have been doing some sort of pre-written Bible study. I do like just reading scripture and going through a book. But in this season right now, it has helped me stay accountable to do a Bible study. But this specific gift idea is a devotion. These range from like $10 to $20. Obviously, there's so many devotions, but the one I'll link here, it's called He Gives Me More Grace. I think it's really focused towards first-time moms or new moms. And then that goes right into my next idea, which is scripture cards. So this is actually really cute because it can also act like a cute decor or decoration around your house. And actually, let me go grab mine real quick. Okay, so it just sits on my dinner table. Ideally, I don't always do this, but like in the mornings when I'm having breakfast or I'm feeding Bear some solids, then I can just, read the scripture and meditate on it. And it comes with like a stack of cards. And that was actually gifted to me when we moved here, which was a great idea. By the way, a lot of these gifts are great for first-time moms, but obviously like if you're not a mom, period, this will also work for you. And if you just like it, but this was really helpful, especially on the days where I just like either was very busy or just did not have the energy to open up my Bible, which really shouldn't be an excuse, but I'm being honest. The one I'm linking is from a website called Not Consumed, and it's about $14. Next gift idea. Oh my gosh, this screams mom and motherhood, because how many times are you drinking coffee and the first or second sip you take is cold or lukewarm because it's been sitting there because you were intending on drinking your warm cup of coffee, but it just didn't happen. So this is a coffee mug warmer. This ranges from $15 all the way to $105. I found a fancy one that you can like use an app and it's the mug itself. So this is definitely based on preference. If you just want a little like coaster-like thing that plugs in, you can get it as cheap as $15. There's just a range. There's different kinds out there. But I thought this was a great idea for anybody who loves coffee or tea or just any warm drink and wants to drink it warm. Okay, the next one I thought was pretty unique or creative and different than what you usually see, but it's a DoorDash gift card. Usually when women have babies, there's hopefully a meal train set up for them by friends or church. Those are great. But what's also great is ordering takeout and not having to worry about paying for it. And you have your unlimited options of restaurants around the city you live in. And so, yeah, DoorDash. And that obviously can range from, I have it like $20 plus. And I just feel like that was a great idea for, even for a night where you're like, you could cook, but you just don't feel like it and you just want to treat yourself. I've done that before. I was like, I don't want anything in my kitchen, so I'm just gonna order Jimmy John's. And I couldn't leave because Bear had just gone to sleep. It was amazing. So DoorDash gift card. Next one is really good, like really good coffee or tea. I'm not talking about the stuff that you can find at Walmart. While that stuff is good, maybe there is your favorite coffee or tea at Walmart. I'm talking about the stuff that like you like can only find online, or like the just really good quality stuff that a person wouldn't think to really buy for themselves, because why buy that when you can just buy the cheaper one? But this is like a little treat, a little pick-me-up, a little Christmas gift idea, okay? I have actually not tried this one, but I've heard nothing but good things. It's 5 stars, 9,577 reviews at the time I'm reading this. It's called a Purity Coffee. It is what it sounds like. Basically, it's like really healthy, pure coffee. I don't know what else to say about it, but do your research. Find some really good, just high-class coffee, tea that you wouldn't just go to the store and buy, and treat yourself by asking for it for Christmas or getting a loved one some really good coffee and tea. Obviously, this can range on all sorts of different prices, but I have between $15 and $30 I feel like is good for like a standard bag of coffee. Okay, I feel like when I got pregnant and then gave birth, I felt like a lot of just stuff about my body were really highlighted, were pointed out. It was not the same right away. And so I was just kind of paying attention to more self-care things, really just washing my face consistently, putting on lotion, especially when I was pregnant, and putting on lotion on my stomach, even after, as my stomach was, you know, shrinking back. And so it reminded me of like a body oil to really stay hydrated. So this one I found online, it's about $18 and it's from Honest, which is a great brand. And it's called the Glow On Body Oil. It is what it sounds like. You just body oil it up and you can make sure you're hydrated, especially during those winter months. My next gift idea is a candle warmer. I think this is a great idea because I think they make them last longer, if I'm not mistaken. It's also not a fire hazard, and especially if you have little ones who are crawling, just maybe you're a little bit nervous with candles being burned while they're awake. And so candle warmer is a good option where you can still get the smells of the candles and not have a fire in your house with little ones. So the one I found on Amazon was like only $24. There are different design options. Speaking of candles, that is another great gift idea, are just candles. You know, if you get a warmer, then you might want a candle. But not just any candle, because I don't love, this is something I started paying attention to when I was trying to get pregnant. I don't love artificial fragrances. It's just not good to breathe in all the time. It's also can just give you a headache really easily. So natural candles are the way to go. And Quince actually has some. Quince is an amazing website. You should go check it out. But they have like Bear is crying. They have like high quality clothes. Is what they're known for, but for a more affordable price. And I saw that they also have candles. So this one is $24. I'll be back. Okay, a little intermission for me, not for you. Where were we? All right, so this next one is, obviously there's ranges because there's different kinds, but the one I have listed is $30, and it's a baby book. And this one in particular by Promptly is really cool because you can start it at pregnancy and it goes all the way up to 18 years old. And it's also not one of those like cheesy looking ones, but it's cute. You can get it in different colors. And I have one and I love it. And you can put pictures and you can just, it'll ask you little prompts to kind of keep up to date, like different milestones and different things, especially when they get older and they get more opinions and personality. It'll ask you their favorite song, their favorite memory, stuff like that. So very sweet. And I really like mine. Okay, so this next one is a cozy sweatshirt, and Aerie has some really good cozy sweatshirts. So the one I have listed is about $40, and it's like a waffle on the inside, and it's really cute. You can wear it out casually, or you can just wear it around the house. This one's actually from Aerie, and I love it. So yes, they have really cute different colored ones. It's only about $40, so cute little sweatshirt. Next one is between $60 and $140. $60 just for one thing, $140 for kind of a whole bundle, and that is the Polaroid camera. And this is really good, especially if you have one of those baby books. You can just take a picture with your Polaroid and use that to document in your baby book. Great gift for someone, great gift for you. Also, I feel like I'm flying through these, but they're self-explanatory and they're just different ideas. This next one has been one of my favorite, most used gifts, I think. I don't know if that's valid, but I use it a lot and I love it a lot. And that's my Kindle. I love a good physical book. I will never stop preferring physical books, except at night when I am tired and I just want to lay my head down on my pillow and read my story and not have to worry about it being too heavy, my hands cramping, all those things. And especially when I was first feeding in the middle of the night, the feedings were longer and they were more often. And so with the Kindle, you don't have to worry about a book light. It just lights up. So that is great. I would highly recommend a Kindle. There's so many different kinds. There's the new ones, the ones that have a ton of storage. There's the colored one. And then there's just the old fashioned one. Get whichever one you prefer or your loved one prefers. And so I have this range from like $85 to $160. I love my Kindle. It's my best friend, especially a little plug for Libby or Hoopla. I don't remember the last time I bought a book, and I definitely could have bought books because the library didn't have like a book I wanted to read, but I would just go down my TBR and just pick a book that Libby had, my library. So get that app. You can sync it to your Kindle. It's amazing. Reader's best friend. These next two are more experiences and not actual gift items. But this next one is I put like $110 or more for this next one because that's just locally what it costs where I live. But definitely check into where you live. And that's just a membership to kid-friendly places. So you can do the zoo, you can do the aquarium, you can do like a children's museum. I don't even know what else there would be, but those are like the main three things that are so great, especially when we first moved. It was beginning of June, so it was super hot. And we got an aquarium pass membership immediately. We like got our money's worth so quickly. And yeah, we would just go and walk to the aquarium, walk around and in the AC, and it was great. And it's fun because you might be tempted to think, oh, my baby's too little, I don't really need that yet. No, developmentally, like each time we would go, they would start looking at things more and more. And whether it's the light, and then it's the objects moving, and then it's the actual like familiarity with actual animals. And it's just so fun. And it's just something to do. That's a great gift idea, any membership. Actually, I will include like a Costco membership or a Sam's Club membership. That's cheaper. Usually they start at like $60, $65 for the year. And that's a good one where you can just stock up on things. I love massages, If I could get a massage every single week, I would, but I don't have that kind of money. So almost every Christmas, I tend to ask for a 60-minute massage. And I did get a couple of those during, I think I like registered for one. It was amazing. 60-minute massage. I think I looked up like Massage Envy, which are usually most cities, and that was $115. Obviously it varies in the type of massage, the length of massage. Just look up your local massage place and that would be a great gift. And then on the self-care topic, again, a really good face wash. I have for a few years now have really, just made it a priority to invest in really good face wash. I just feel like it just makes the world of a difference when I can treat my face rather than investing in a bunch of makeup to cover up things that are hard. So finding the right face wash for you and investing in some. So I use Rodan & Fields, which is really good. But then there's also this more natural one that I want to try soon. And it's called Bamboo Earth. My friend tried it, loves it. And I haven't tried it yet, but that's a really good. So they have their complete skincare collection for $150. Sure, there's tons of different brands out there that have really good face wash, but just finding something, staying consistent with it, really investing in your skincare is great, and your older self will definitely thank you. Last but not least, this is also not a thing that you open up, or it's not like a tangible thing. Anyway, I'm just gonna say it. It's another subscription and it's a subscription to Nuuly. So this is a great idea for especially pregnant women, or if you are postpartum and you are just not back to yourself, or if you're just a mom and you're trying to figure out your style and you want to subscribe to something like Nuuly. So if you're not familiar with what Nuuly is a subscription service where you can rent out clothes. So I think one of the original or OG subscription clothing services was Rent the Runway. It's kind of like that, but with brands like Anthropologie, Free People, Madewell, all sorts of different kinds of brands. So you get 1 month, you have 6 items, and it's usually $98 a month. I have $25 to $1,500. So it has on the website, you can look and it has different amounts. So you can do $25 towards a month of subscription, which is still cheaper than what they would pay originally. Or you can do a year's worth of Nuuly for $1,500. So however generous you're feeling, or however generous you're hoping a loved one feels towards you, you can ask for a subscription to Nuuly, and that is a great idea when you're just trying different clothes. And you can also pay the difference of a clothing item if you want to keep it. So that's a really good idea. Yeah, that is my gift guide for 2024 for first-time moms. And I hope that it gave you ideas to either ask for gifts or to give loved ones. And if you're not a first-time mom, if you're not a mom, if you're just somebody looking for gift ideas, I hope that was helpful. I will see you in my next video. Happy holidays.